you want to make really good sales on Poshmark and eBay, this is what you should sell and not sell based off of what I've sold in the past couple of days. First up is this Baba sweater. Definitely something you should sell. This took 2 days to sell. I originally listed it for $199 and I made an $87 profit off of it. I tell you, I've had this on my bucket list forever. I've been looking out for this sweater. It's not something that is really easy to come across, but definitely something to look out for. I found this at a buy-sell trade store, and if you list it around like the $200 and $250 range, it will definitely sell within a week. This Marchesa Notte dress, not something I would totally recommend selling. The brand and certain styles can be selling well, but this style, the cold shoulder, is a little bit out of date. The velvet did help it sell with the holiday time. That's why I went ahead and accepted an offer off of this, because I had this listed for 8 months. I had it originally listed for $350 and I ended up making a $50 profit off of it based off this offer. And I knew, because it was more holiday-esque, more winter-esque with the velvet, that this was gonna be like the only time it's gonna sell. So because the holiday season is so short, you really want to make sure you're selling items and listing them that are super in demand, and not like, oh, this is kind of holiday-y, but it's not exactly something people are searching for, because the time's going to pass with the holidays and then you're going to be stuck with it going into the beginning of next year and the summer, and you're going to have to wait to the next year, and then styles may change. So I definitely recommend, when you're coming to the holiday season, which is now, you're really hyper specific if you are picking up holiday dresses. This Nadia Shar jacket, sorry, that's kind of like a tongue twister for me. I highly don't recommend you list this to sell. I had this for 2 years. I think I originally had it listed for like close to $500. It does retail for a lot. There have been some solds that have been higher, but it is not a brand people are looking for. I think I kept dropping the price. So the last price I had listed at was around $300, and then I accepted this offer. I ended up losing $75 on this item because I really needed it gone. I paid way too much money for this item. So even if you were to find it cheaper, unless you were gonna sell it super cheap, which isn't always like something you really wanna do, it just is not gonna be an item that's gonna turn over quickly for you, so I do not recommend selling this. Lastly, I don't recommend selling some of these older Aritzia puffer jackets. This is the Hudson style. I had it listed closer to like August and it was sitting. I ended up raising the price with the winter time because I finally starting to get more traction. I've noticed with Aritzia coats, if you have it listed in the summertime, the warmer, even fall time, it's not going to get a lot of activity. Listing it and listing it to sell in the winter time is the only really good time that you're going to have better turnover for the item. But this is a little bit more of an older style. I ended up listing it for $100 after dropping it from $150, and I only ended up making a $10 profit from it. I do find these are more often found at like buy-sell trade stores, where they are between the $30 and $40 range, and at that price they're just not worth picking up. Now, Aritzia puffers, in terms of what you do want to sell, like the super puff, more the like newer styles, those are going to be worth selling. But some of these longer ones, I've noticed, like longer lightweight ones, are not going to be worth selling. I do have another one listed in my closet, and it's also not getting any really great attention. I think I have it listed around $100. So more of the oversized large puffers are good, but more of these like packable puffers, smaller puffers, are not getting the attention and turnover that you really want to make a great sale. So that's it for today. Be sure to follow along here on my page if you're looking for more items to source and not to source when it comes to listing on Poshmark and eBay.